5 seconds on the fact that he comes back into that engagement. A huge team fight win there for VP. They're ready to shove down mid. And just those little things, Solo getting the save, protecting that Aegis for a little bit longer, making it that much harder for Thunder to take that team fight. I mean, fighting into this Gyro's Aegis was always going to be hard for a team that was slightly behind in terms of their item progression, and now VP are allowed to threaten the high ground.
Everything looks so good for Thunder. I like the way they're positioned. It's like they're forced to good fight, have all these tools to use, the Ravage, the Song, but Ty just got bursted down.
Yeah.
And no way, Crack Shell could not go off, and so he just dies. And that Ravage, the key opportunity, he's to buy back, then it's much weaker Ravage. His Ravage killed the Aegis, like that was the biggest contribution, so.
I mean, it's feel like a game where maybe the Tide has an Eon discuss. He's just not getting a chance to open up fights. They want to put him in on the front
with that Silver Edge. Yeah, I don't know. Certainly a game where you could look at and say they might have missed their window with VGJ.Thunder. Again, the fact that they just got so few buildings, any sort of pressure down DK that early on, kind of does not bode well for the rest of the game for them.
There's a full pipe on Solo now as well. Damage certainly going to be an issue for Thunder when they try and take these team fights. There's no doubt about that. That's all. Lil starting to rack up a bit of money in his own bank. He's used up his own Aghanim's.
Surprised Solo is so far.
Yeah.
I guess the barracks just coming in too, that definitely helps, but you know, it's just a guy seeing it like 2K net permanently.
Sure. This is definitely up there on the all-timer records for Sun. He's loving life. I mean, as you say, not
26
10 not a hero in a match.
That's true.
That's pretty good for Solo's back.
Pasha has been kind of crazy too. I wouldn't have expected him to get so far, but he's now looking towards the bots, so he can just keep pushing waves and just give no chance any sort of a comeback for Thunder through that sense. And he can still just go fights by boxing into something. Especially with Chen's on your team. It's always nice to have Chen creeps in.
Oh, absolutely, yeah. And Solo being Solo, you know he's going to have those in great positions to just set up for the Sang, get him straight into the tree lines inside of a fire, so that you can find a chance to rep up that epicenter.
The worst thing here though, with your VGJ.Thunder, you have to find a fight. It's just,
you do.
If you're just chilling back, nothing's gonna happen good for you. You have a Gyro and a Timing who are farming, a Sand King who's farming, a Rubik, like, they're all just getting richer. You can't really keep up at this point. You need to get some engagement, but that engagement has to come at a Wombo combo, and then when you use that Wombo combo, you're then vulnerable. They don't have these cooldown issues on the side of VP, so even if you win some fight, it might even end up being a net benefit for you. Just straight up march back down one of your lanes whenever it's unavailable for you in the next fight. Ooh, Gyro with 50 move speed as well. So
look at this open pack comes in, 2-man burrow strike, Static Storm will be laid out, Pack is already out to get himself out of the sidelines. No, with the combo blows up the Disruptor, that would be one big pod, but Kama has got the Static Link. Moving in, he's going to be able to steal a bare-footed right click from no one. He's bringing the Tiny down fairly low. VGJ will continue to chase, but there's the send back from Solo. Gets Nohu on back to safety. As Thunder, despite their best efforts, are unable to punish for the fact that they do lose that Disruptor. And they've got to be careful. VP still ready to sweep back around and look to potentially go in for more. There's an MKB done now on Sylar's DK, so he has a fair bit of punch himself. I think it feels like they really do need the full 5-man. It's so hard for them to take a fight with just the 4 of them, so they're almost certainly to just respect this push from VP. Back up, and VP, 28 minutes in, will be allowed to take another tower.
Yeah, it's one thing, bots are amazing because you can just engage through a Chen creep, but when you get sent back during a like that, and just instantly you're back. Yeah. Oh, at least they didn't commit any big ultimates from the side of VGJ.Thunder, but it really looked like they were just going to get like 2 kills for themselves. But VP able to assess that, hey, we'll win this fight, but we can kind of retreat, pull back, send people home, and we shouldn't lose anything. Very nice tactical retreat from them.
Yeah, 14k lead inside at this stage. Blink dagger on Yang, so maybe we can see him find the chance of these opening ravages that his team requires to find, and he absolutely needs to. This Gyro is going to be, well, he's already become a big threat, but now with the butterfly done as well, that's a lot of right clicking out from also makes life a little bit harder for Karma at least to take down. There is the MKB on Sylar, so that will certainly help if they can lock down the Gyro, but they have to control Ramses. They have to find some way of jumping in on him and making sure that the backup's not there from VP.
Yeah, the B game is so cool.
Here we go, there's the Blink Ravage reveal. It's good homing as they get onto it with the status resistant. No one able to get the BKB out pretty quickly. Response. Oh, the setback! just in time. He was falling so low. VGJ still find big kills though. They do get no one, and they do move over to solo as well. So VGJ still able to find two. So that very nearly could have been three there. As Ramsey is very lucky to keep his life intact.
That gen value of this game has been absolutely unreal. I know there's no way. Like, and you saw the support disruptor. He's bringing up Static Storm.
Oh, look at this now. Ramsey's just come back in with Pasha. VGJ.Thunder.
And they
still haven't hit here.
They only use kinetic.
This looks to be a big mistake from VP. Lil's down. Pasha grabbing up the extender comes in. Oh, it's a big one as well. Look at this damage. Oh! The rampage. Come on now. They're chasing down Kala. The homing missile connect. They're going to kill this man. I think he's going to be able to get around. Give it to him. Come on. Give it to Pasha. Give it to He's trying to give it to him. He's got it. Rampage. Come back in with Pasha.
Absolutely unreal. I know there's no way. Like, and you saw the support disruptor. He's bringing up Static Storm.
Look at this now. Ramsey's just come back in with Pasha. VGJ.Thunder.
And they still haven't hit here. They only use kinetic.
This looks to be a big mistake from VP. Lil's down. Pasha grabbing up the extender comes in. Oh, it's a big one as well. Look at this damage. Oh!
Every time of the game, because he's crazy levels, and everyone's still not that tanky, I guess, on the side of VGJ.Thunder after one fight's already happened. You know, they're all getting low on the HP. Comes in with the cleanup.
That was insane amounts of damage from Pasha.
And now he has the +4 pulses as well. Yeah. Talent too, so it only adds up here.
And if that didn't shake up VGJ.Thunder, I don't know what will. This is going to be up. There's now the pressure on the high ground. It's an Aghanim's complete on Lil. Faith. Looking for the setup.
First time this whole game we've seen this. He's
decent amount of damage here, but again, the setback is there. Ramsey's is back to 60. VGJ.Thunder, they want to try and catch someone. They may get solo. He's running, but the gush does connect. I don't know if he's getting himself out of this one. Blink forward from Yak. He's got the body blocks. Solo will be dragged back by the glimpse. And another death on the... Oh, it's the least he can do for his team here. Everyone else is able to...
Radiant for scanning.
And he does. The Sound King give up. Burrow Stroke won't quite connect.
Break on
get that dust out. Lincoln Sphere. That's going to be the... a little something that Pasha treats himself to after that massive increase of gold off the rampage.
Oh, that's a split thing.
Yeah, that's pretty brutal. But at the same time, he does get the static recall. With that in mind, no one doesn't actually have the physical damage to finish off Karma. Will be able to force himself down. The oh, the stolen glimpse! Lil! He gets the drag back! Oh! What a play from Lil! I mean, VP, they're bringing out the big guns.
Don't mind me.
He's looking for another one. Got it back up in 10 seconds. He wants another cheeky little catch. This is a full minute without that Razor. Karma does have buyback, granted, and he may be forced to use it. VP, the full 5-man up. Roshan is there, so he may just look to take this time. Play it safe. Get the Roshan, get the Aegis, get the cheese. And maintain just need that they do that.
Yeah. Again, it's hard not to look at this game and think like, you know, how much more did VGJ.Thunder need to get down that early game? We never saw that beautiful setup. We didn't get our song into our static storm with our kinetic field. The first time it happened, they already had BKBs. You know, that's the point we were at. So, no real time to shine.
I mean, the dream is for the Ags on the Disruptor, but I imagine that's a long way away.
No.
Alright, yeah. Asher.
But he did it again.
He just did it. Yeah. He dodged the glimpse back. He's got this down to a thing.
Glimpsed by Rubik.
Oh dear, oh dear. Now the Pasha, he's just going in for more. Jumps in and would set up into the Acolyte. They're held under the cover of the cooldown. That's going to be fed down. Solo will want the BKB, looks towards Ramsey. Down to half health. Has to get the kill though. Karma coming in as well, but BKB goes down and got to know they get these setbacks from Solo. Get this Tiny out of there. Pasha comes forward with the Burrow Strike. There's the stun into the gyro. Ramses will be taken down one. That's the Aegis spot. time. They do it a second time. Only 3 of them VGJ surrounded, but Ramsey still on the BKB and Patches back in with the epicenter. Knocks on top of Sylar. Sylar has to fly back on the DK. Lil, Ramsey's and no one. They'll surround Karma on the sidelines, take down the Razor. And Sylar looking at getting the kill onto Pasha. They commit the Ravage and they will get it. But Pasha, he buys back straight away. He moves and travels into join his teammates. There we go. Lil, oh, have you ever seen a dragon drop a Ravage? I've never seen that. That was beautiful. Lil with the Elder Dragon form into the Ravage. I mean, this game is over. You just got absolutely styled on. But Dragon does that with his tentacles. Just another day in the office. Yeah. What a
Clear sailing now.
The wages of fear.
From 1, 2, 3 to multiplications of an hour.
Yeah, it's amazing, right? Just the progress you get when listening to numbers with Gary and Wag.
Welcome to our step-by-step program.
Step-by-step guide. Find out more at waggersbootcamp.com.
Oh, nice. It's actually Dota2trainingcamp.com. Thank you so much. Appreciate it.
Look. Right. So SF buys a gem for his team, spends that money, straight up cash out, no problem.
That's what you do. That's what you do for friends when you have this much. Now they're sensing it, scanning it, even Lifestealer in big trouble.
He's gonna rage. He's gonna rage TP. Can they stop this?
No.
Like they can't.
You can't toss them for the rage targets or BKB targets and toss. That is a big getaway there. Fortunately for him, the Kunkka was running out and kind of revealing the Shivas and everything coming in. He may have been finished down.
Dire's bottom shrine.
Lifeline for SG there, but still. For his Radiant team, or he's still holding onto the cheese. He looks right click down trying for now, but bottom where get these waves back
Dire's
into the natural habitat, which is the Dire base. Try and remedy this as much as possible. Definitely waiting around. The ping has come out right now. Young Eleven's like, hey, Roshan could be up feasibly, could be alive right now, and SG could be sneaking it away from us. So let's move.
Both teams are recognizing that Roshan is going to be the game decider here. There's even a refresher, and if there's a Tidehunter on one team and stuff like Beastmaster on the other, it's a thing. Beastmaster, however, not going to be on the other team for much longer as he gets picked off. Does have buyback, but very likely that they're gonna just play around Roche. You kind of want to force the back, but at the same time, Roche is just about to spawn. There it is. They get rewarded with an early spawn.
Actually, the buyback gets forced if SG feels they need to contest, right?
That's true. And taking Roche is pretty much the same as securing yourself the game here. You know, far from some very big misplay. Clockwork is the pinking here. Where's my right click? Here's Tiny with VD Rune looks over to Roche. Yeah. Who's better golem?
Hello.
I punch him.
Damage. Lots.
Pick 3.
What is that? 559 damage?
Oh, are we on the advanced edition now?
Yeah, we sure are.
Okay. Well, it changed just now. I don't know.
By DD, by tree.
Alright. Tidehunter, so happy to have that refresher in his inventory. The beautiful part is this one doesn't even cost mana.
Gorgeous.
I wonder if they should have mana cost to the refresher shard. No, I mean...
mana cost for ages? No, but I get what you mean. Refresher shard is...
It's really powerful though. it doesn't cost mana. For certain heroes, you don't have the management. Oh, fighting outside base.
Life Stealer has walked into this one. Is up now, and they go back in onto the Beastmaster, and he's dead for 74. The TA trying to battle Young 11, but the G's pop X-Mark back into the turret now. But SG, they're running for Steve, and they've caught the Life Stealer in the cogs, and he's forced to buy back immediately. The G's continue to those. Young 11's found Adriano. Pop will come through, but it's still a dead TA. Dead without buyback, 100 seconds, and it's over. They've called it.
He doesn't buyback, but yeah, it doesn't really matter because these heroes,
The dumb rabbit.
it's still late-game power here. He gets that farmed, and SF is also really farmed, and then you have a Tide protecting them with a Shiva's Guard.
Yeah.
It is not easy to break that. So, in the end, it is VG Gaming who are going to take this series 2-1. They did have a little bit momentary slip-up in Game 2, where they didn't really have any response to what SG were doing, but they proved themselves to be the victor in this series. I must say, there was quite a few nice little plays here and good understanding of what they can do with the different heroes. Everyone really knowing the limit.
So